This video contains two conversations Jay and I had last night. The first was with Caleb Brown, our crypto broker, and the second one was with John and Penny of Salud Handu. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did making it. Thanks a lot. Enjoy.
But thank you for coming. So guys, last week you guys did an amazing job. A lot of people got very wealthy, and they've been waiting on that trade for 40 months. And what we did was we pulled together and everybody put a bunch of money in a pot. And so what we would like to do, last year, or not last year, but in 2017, I'll just tell you guys my story before I met Jeff and before I met Caleb and Brown. My crypto grew up to many millions of dollars. And I went to try to get out in 2017, and I could not get out. I mean, I could not get out. Maybe you could get out with 50 grand. Maybe you could get out with 100 grand. I could not get out. And so I knew, because I had accounts everywhere. I had Gemini, I had Coinbase, I had accounts at all the places. And when I started putting large numbers of crypto on the wallets to liquidate it, all I was done was shut down, wallets locked, wallets under maintenance, cannot get out. The front door was closed and the back door was open to all the wealthy folks. And so now this year, we've been waiting 33 months for the bull market to come and the bear market to end. And as that's taken place, now here we've taken our first big profit. And let me tell you something, that's not even 1/5 of what the BinjTeam is holding. That's not even 1/5. So it's maybe 1%, maybe 2%. So this is fixing to get really good for everybody. And we can't do it without you guys. And we can see that now, that as a group, on the individual level, that we absolutely cannot do this without a company like Caleb and Brown. And so you guys were so instrumental last week in helping us liquidate millions and millions and millions of dollars. And in a lot of ways, we put some of it back in. Some people have taken some out. I'm sure you guys are doing wires, whatever it is. But look, we just wanted to say thank you. We filled up a wallet here, and there's $20,101 in it. That was about maybe 800 bucks in it when we started. And we've got two organizations we want to give to. So you guys are the first one, and so we're going to basically split this kind of down the middle. And what we want to know is this: do you guys? I know it's the bull market. I know you're busy. You guys are like you guys are as busy as a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. I get it. You're busy. Maybe the best thing to do is for you guys to take this money, split it up amongst the entire staff of Caleb and Brown, and maybe you guys take your own partners out to dinner on your own, on us. However you want to do it. If you can't make it as a group because you're really busy, but you can kind of one at a time get away, we would just like to, we just want to say thank you. We cannot do this without Caleb and Brown.
Thank you so much.
And by the way, could you guys introduce yourself so the people watching this, if you could introduce yourself so the people watching this could kind of see.
So the next part of the video, it was hard to hear the people from Caleb and Brown, so I had to turn up the volume on this end to hopefully allow you to hear exactly what they were saying. It was a little bit hard for us also. So just know that the volume will increase a little bit, and that's what I've tried to do.
So in business, it's on such a great growth trajectory without each and every one of you. So it's a two-way street. So thanks again.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff. Let me ask you a question. Can you guys kind of one at a time introduce yourself? Because there's a lot of people that are going to be watching this that would go, "Oh, that's my broker. Wow, there he is in person." So maybe you guys could just introduce yourself for a quick second.
Well, I think that the majority of the people in the group, and the ones that Jeff and I worked with for some years now. So a lot of you have already heard from myself, Jake, and Jeff before. A lot of you in the group would also work with Bishop, and a lot of you would also work with Nils in the nice bit over there as well. A lot of you will be familiar with B in our team. She's moved into the ops role. She's out of trading now. So a lot of you who used to work with B probably work with one of these guys now. And we have some other faces around the room. You guys might be able to introduce yourselves for us.
Well, yeah. Lawrence,
Just still puts in them as well.
Paul from Brooklyn.
Yeah, Lawrence, onboarding customer service.
I'm Fran. I'm from the onboarding and customer service team.
I'm Martin from the customer onboarding team.
And I'm Dan, also from customer support and putting through orders and other different side of things. A lot of you have probably spoken to Sam as well over the years. He's been with us for a very long time. And then outside of us, there's a lot of people behind the scenes, traders, compliance, operations, custody. The list goes on and on. So we'll be certain to pass on the message for all of them. Sorry we wouldn't get the entire team in here, but we appreciate you guys so much.
Jake, let me ask
We
you.
love the binge team, man. We love the binge team, Jay.
Oh man, thank you.
We wake up every morning and be like, we didn't look after the binge team.
Do you guys know what that stands for? The binge team. Do you know what it stands for?
Yeah. Big income, no job, baby.
That's right. That's right. Let me ask you a question. How many people total, Jeff, that work there at Caleb and Brown in all those departments? How many people total?
We got about 25 at the moment.
How many?
25.
25. Okay. So let me do some quick calculation here. If we do, why don't we do this? Why don't we, I think this will be right here around, there's still some money coming in right now, but I think this will be right around 20 grand. Why don't we do half of what comes in by tomorrow? Why don't you send me a wallet? And then why don't you guys just decide, man, maybe you can do a big catered event there at your place. Maybe you all get a chance when the bull market's over next year to go out together, or you guys split it up. I mean, that would give everybody a really, really nice meal with their partner or whatever, their family. And we just really want to say thank you, man. You guys are amazing over there. You guys are first class. You probably already heard that from the whole team. Did you guys get barraged with emails?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good.
Oh yeah. It's nice though. It's really nice to be a part of people's journeys, and a lot of people really let us know what they're doing with their funds and how they make their dreams come true. Honestly, it's just it's incredible, you know.
We've had people who cashed out anywhere from 20 to 50x returns on beta in the last week. It's pretty cool when I get to speak to the accountant and make sure they rush through a wire of $200,000 to $300,000 to someone who invested $1,000 or $500 or $2,000 back in the Coles 2018 bear market. It's been very rewarding to this.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's interesting because I've kind of gotten around the space. I'm contracted with Morgan Stanley. I've got some really high contacts over here in the States. And for me personally, I've got a number of places that I can liquidate crypto, but I think I would not be doing you guys any justice if I did not mention this. So I can onboard and offboard myself with an institutional platform. Only because of the amount of crypto I'm holding, they let me in the door. But you know what? 99.9% of the folks I'm working with cannot get on that platform. And here's the other thing. Here's the part I want you guys to hear. I don't like those people. Like, they're not friendly. They're not wanting to be, they don't want a relationship. They don't want to call me like Jeff does sometimes on a Saturday and says, hey man, I hadn't heard from you in 10 days. You good? Everything good? And we sit there and we chat about camping or whatever. And so it's a totally different environment. And like I say, I just want when people are listening to this to understand the difference between, even being at my level, I have the ability to do this stuff other places, and I don't want to. I want to make sure as much as I can, I give Jeff every single bit of my business. So thank you guys again so much.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And George is here. He's my partner. You guys know George. George, say hello to these guys.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Good.
I talk to a lot of people and they all have really positive things to say about you guys. So I haven't heard one thing but, oh, these guys are great. I can't do it without them. And they have all my coins. So,
Yeah.
you guys are doing a great job.
You guys have certainly earned people's trust, because I am a big advocate of not ever leaving my coins somewhere else. Jeff will tell you I'm a pain in the butt. Give me my coins. Give me my coins. But, I'm an advocate of that. And the fact that people still do that with you just means they trust you. And thank you for earning that trust. That trust is spread wide and far.
Thanks.
No, I appreciate it a lot.
All right, guys. Well, listen, we're going to let you get back to it. Jeff, if you'll send me a wallet address for stablecoin, we'll get this sent over to you guys, and you guys divvy it up. And do me a favor, if you guys do a group event, man, send us some pictures. Let us see how much fun you're having. It's tough when you're a whole you're a whole ocean away, but we really, really, really hope that you guys can do something fun and nice together or separately, and send us a couple pictures. And just thank you so much for doing what you do.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for
All right,
Thanks a lot,
guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye now.
Awesome. Bye, guys. Thank you.
The next part of this video is a phone call that Jay and I had with John and Penny from Salud Handu. Enjoy.
Okay, John, so I've got George here with me. George, say hello to John.
Hey, John, how are you?
Hey, George. How are you doing?
Good. It's nice to meet you virtually. Hopefully one of these days that'll be a little bit more than virtual.
That's right. Well, perhaps someday in person.
Yeah, it'd be great. So listen, John, we have our crypto trading team, and we're all building toward a really, really big extraction out of crypto as crypto's gone up. But we actually took some profits on one of our positions that we got into, gosh, it's been probably 36 months ago now. It's a coin called Theta, and most of the team, everybody in our team is at all different financial levels. There's people there with, $5,000 or $10,000 in their portfolio, and we have people there that have, $4 and $5 and $6 million in there. But so we, as a team, after we took this profit, we completely sold this one position. So this is one of many, many positions, and we sold it a couple days ago. It was about, my understanding, it was around $400 million worth of coin that we sold. So I don't know exactly what part of that was profit, but it was about $400 million. And so in doing so, we pulled together a big pot of money, and we just had everybody put a bunch of, whatever they felt was right, $50, $100. Some people put $500. And we put it into a till, and we're giving half of it to another group, which we just presented them with, and there's about $20,000 in here, and we want to give the other half of it, so that'd be about $10,000. We want to give that to Salud Handu, and in addition to that, John, George himself wants to give an additional $2,000.
Oh my gosh.
My wife and I, we want to give an additional $5,500. And then our Bitcoin Academy wants to give. Sorry about that. The Bitcoin Academy. That's George and I's business. I got all the Bitcoin words on my name. I mean on my mind. But the Bitcoin Academy wants to give another $2,500. That should round us out to about $20,000 that we'd like to get over to you for all the folks in Salud Handu.
Oh my gosh. I'm overwhelmed. Wow.
I'm here too. I just don't even know what to say. It's such a blessing, such just a godsend. With COVID and everything, the fundraising's a challenge anyway, but this is just I'm speechless.
I am too. Jay and George, that's phenomenal.
Well, let me tell you this. This is cool and this is good. But John, we're coming to a point here in crypto where probably, maybe maybe, I think at least 70, 75% chance in April, this team will probably take a couple of $1 billion out of crypto.
Oh,
And that's not the completion of the year. That's just okay. We've shaved off a big profit. We're going to reallocate a bunch of it, but we are going to take a bunch out. And I just want you to know, if that happens, I can't speak for the whole team, but if that happens, I can speak for me. I can probably speak a little bit for George.
Absolutely. You can.
For at least a short amount of time, you won't have to worry about raising money for Salute Hondu.
Oh my goodness.
And we would like to do some other things too, in addition to just supporting the medical side of it. I know you can come up with some of those things, whatever they are. Maybe it's, helping out with, I know those folks down there are living by fires that burn wood. I know there's some great technology off the West Coast of some type of fuel burners that are a little bit healthier for your health. Whatever it is, clothes. I was going to say shoes, John, but here's what I've learned. I need to take my shoes off more because my wife and I are now grounding all the time. And I'm going, what did I ever go to shoes for? I should be grounding. I feel so much better getting those ions in my body. I've got a grounding mat under my desk. We're sleeping on now a grounding mat. And I got to tell you, I've never slept better. I've never felt better. So, maybe we do shoes, but I mean, I'll tell you what, those people are onto something walking around barefooted against Mother Earth.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Except for the parasites,
Yeah.
the children.
There are some parasites.
They
At times.
I'll bet.
Sometimes, in some areas, yes.
I'll bet. So anyway, I guess all I'm saying to you is we're excited about doing this as a team. This is coming to you from the Binge Team. We call ourselves the Binge Team. The Binge Team stands for Big Income, No Job. And we're helping people one family at a time get rid of their job and be able to just live their life, own their calendar. And so that's why we call it the Binge Team. But this is being presented to you from the entire team. And it's just the start. This is just the start, John.
Oh, wow.
I told you 6 months ago I was coming, but it never happens in my timing. But I'm coming. I'm coming, John.
Well, this is overwhelming. And I'll just say one thing. And I did I've relayed this to some of the folks in one of our newsletters that Honduras was hit by 2 tremendous hurricanes this past summer and fall that devastated the country. And they don't have an infrastructure to come back like we would in the U.S. And so that, in conjunction with all the things that have gone on with COVID, have just devastated the economy and in many ways the people. But the people are resilient. They have great hearts. And things like what you've done here is just a blessing that will have incredible impact. That's all I can say.
Yeah, well, we were hoping it would. Again, I know that the need is much more than any $20,000 gift, but this is just starting, and the whole team has been waiting. There's a lot of people here that want to do a lot of good things. Salute Hondu is just part of that. I think some of that's gotten into the hearts. Did you tell me that there were a few folks? I mean, if you did, and I'm getting this right, maybe don't use their whole name because we don't want to give away their whole name, but did you have a few folks that have been continuing to support you guys from the team?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yes. We have the opportunity at the website to sign up on a monthly donation. And we have several of the folks do that. And periodically they give singular donations. We had one of your team members give a $5,000 donation recently. It was just overwhelming.
Wow.
I mean, I truly, Jay, your team has sustained the work that's gone there. I mean, we've had fundraisers, as you know. Penny's very involved in that. We have other ways of raising money, but without what your team has done, I venture to say we would be in dire straits. So,
Wow.
So thank you so much. Thank you, George. Thank you, all of Jay's team, the Binge Team, and everyone else. Yeah.
Yeah. So listen, we just wanted to get that over to you, and we're very excited to do it, John. And You know me, I'm a man of my word. And when I tell you this is just going to get better, you just remember I told you that.
I'll take you for your word, as I always have, Jay.
The end of the conversation did not stop there. It continued for another 15, 20 minutes with John and Penny. But that's what we felt was appropriate to share with everyone. If you feel it in your heart that you would like to support Salud Handu, please visit their website at https://saludhondu.org. Thanks a lot. Everybody have a great day.